I've been seeing this thing on basically every website in South Africa, and I just had to check it out because it seems like such a great freaking value. The Corsair Essential Gaming Bundle. You see, you get a headset, you get a keyboard, you get a mouse, you get a mouse pad, all for about $70 in the United States or 1,700 Rand here in South Africa. Doesn't directly convert, makes it like $140. Anyways, we'll talk about the value that this thing provides in a little bit, but the point of this video is we're gonna test these things out, see are these any good? Is this worth it? And is the Corsair Essential Gaming Bundle worth buying for your next rig? Because it's a highly tempting offer, I gotta tell you that. But first, you know what else is a highly tempting offer? Ting, my friends. You should check out Ting if you're looking to sign up with a new mobile phone carrier that does things differently. They have nationwide LTE coverage, but they make sure that you only pay for what you use. You're watching this video because you want to save money on gaming peripherals. Well, you can save money on your phone bill too, because with Ting, you make sure that you're not paying for extra minutes or extra data. Their customer service is fantastic. They make sure that they're answering with a human, and if you want to save $25, you can do it by going to ufd.ting.com and signing up, which with the average Ting bill of $23, that means your first month with them would be free. There's no contracts, nothing. $25 off if you use ufd.ting.com. That's $25 off your first bill, or it's $25 off a phone if you go to the Ting store, because you could either bring whatever phone you have, like this fancy new iPhone, or you can just, bring a Motorola Razr from a decade ago, not the new fancy one. Anyways, check out Ting, ufd.ting.com, save money, and just get a good, reliable phone company. I used them back in the day. Anyways, let's talk about a good, reliable gaming bundle set. Let's do that. I need to put my phone down. Let's open this thing up. I haven't checked this out at all as of yet, but it comes with the HS50 stereo, which are the newer headsets from them, the K55 RGB, so you get an RGB keyboard. It's non-mechanical, but we'll see how it feels. And you get the Harpoon RGB, which in fact, we actually have a review of it on this channel from quite some ages ago, way before we had a team here. So here's the keyboard on top. That's gonna be RGB-ified. Got the MM100 cloth mouse pad. Let's throw that on there. And then let's see, Reece, can you see this, or should I tilt it like that? So we got little boxes. Oh, that's a nice hidey hole for this Harpoon RGB right there. And then this is elegantly laid out. No frills, no muss, no fuss. That's super good. And then you just recycle that. Crazy. Whew, I'm excited about that. So let's talk about the cost here. You have the keyboard. I need my phone because I have the numbers on there. So this K55 RGB keyboard goes for about $47 on Amazon. And then you've got the mouse pad, which goes for about $4.99, but it's only an add-on item on Amazon. Then the mouse, that's what that thing's called. The mouse is $28.33 right now. It seems to be on sale. It's usually about $30. Then you have the HS50 headset, which is another $47.59. The total, in case you're keeping track at home, of these entire components is $127.90, which, I mean, kinda is worth it by itself. But when you put the bundle together, Corsair is selling this at Best Buy for $70. That's insane. If we look at the South African price, you can get a bundle of the K55 keyboard with the Harpoon mouse, which brings it to 989 Rand. But then when you add all of the other components, the total cost of everything all together is around 2,000 Rand. So you're saving 300 Rand by picking up this entire setup, which I'm down with this. This is, everything so far seems pretty solid. We're gonna test this out. Okay, we've got it mostly set up here. We've got the K55 right here. Glossy plastic at the top, not necessarily my favorite, but that RGB is sweet. That is slick RGB. So we've got brightness adjustments for the RGB, which is lovely. Looks like about 4 different stops. You got a lock button for probably the Windows key right there, and you've also got some macro recordings, including 6 different function keys. What are those called? Programmable keys? What are these? Macro. 6 different macro keys, and with the IQ software, you can basically program this to do everything you want. And in case you want more information about that, check out the right-hand corner for a video by Lions Tech Tips about how to make this a fully programmable keyboard. Honestly, Tank, can you come over here? Let's get some typing done here. Let's go into Notepad. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. That's not even the right sentence, but a little mushy, but feels pretty good. You come check it out. That RGB is gorgeous, especially with the wrist rest that's included. This whole thing is pretty delicious. You get media keys as well as volume adjustment keys. There's no knob to like adjust it, but you can actually work on adjusting the volume with just a few button presses. Tank, type on it.
It looks really good.
Type on it.
I want to look at it first.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh.
It's a little mushy, but it's not too bad.
I could get used to that.
Like for $70
For
total.
the price, that's...
Like I would pay $48 for this keyboard, which is how much it retails for.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely mushy.
But that RGB is pretty premium.
Like the way it looks.
Kind of offsets it, right?
Yeah, I can look past it, yeah.
Yeah. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the mouse. So I've already reviewed the Harpoon. It's got this little sticker right here. Let's get that right off there. So you get forward and back buttons. You get this like textured side grip. You have this media or little DPI adjustment there and more side grip stuff. The cable is a little wonky. It's not braided. I believe it's 1.8 meters and it comes out on the left side of the mouse, which isn't fantastic, but the scroll wheel is solid. This is primarily, you're gonna have to use this as a claw grip user because of how small this mouse is. Tank, you like my hand, this is how I would normally use a mouse, which as you can see, my hand doesn't really fit, so I have to switch to a claw grip in order to make that work.
To be fair, you have giant hands.
I do have giant hands, that is correct.
No, this is fine. This is fine for a normal hand.
Do you have a normal hand?
No.
Okay. I think it's a totally fine mouse in my review that I did of it. Like for $20 to $30, which is what you'll normally find this for, it's pretty dang sweet. With the RGB on the back, you get the IQ software, which we haven't set up, but you can sync the keyboard to the mouse and get just sweet RGB. The mouse pad is fine.
It's a mouse pad.
It's a mouse pad. It's a $5 mouse pad. What else do you want from it?
I do like the clicks.
Solid clicks, yep.
Very responsive.
Feel the scroll wheel.
Could do without that Corsair logo though.
The Corsair logo bothers you?
Like that doesn't need to be there.
Where else are they going to put it? Where are they going to put their name?
Put it on there at all.
No, man, they need to have
Just
branding.
have the
okay? Yeah, well, your hand covers up that with on the butt of it. So I'm not bothered by that. You've got picky tastes.
Of course I do.
So now let's get into probably what seals the deal for me, which is these HS50s. Could you grab the HS70s for me, please? So we've also recently picked up the HS70s just for personal use in the office. These are the wireless versions of the HS50s. The basic difference between these is obviously a wire, and then these have no virtualized 7.1 surround. It's just a straight 3.5mm jack, no braided cable. It does include a cable tie right here, if I can make it stop right there. So that's a decent addition. And then we also have right over here in this little bag, it comes with, get out. Yeah, it comes with a splitter, two dedicated headphone and microphone jacks, as well as the removable detachable microphone. The best thing about these is if you don't want to use the microphone, Reece, you want to come on in here, you got this little rubber thing right there that kind of just covers it up. So you can either have that barely exposed or just like that covered up, and it's a sleek little headset. You also get a mic mute button, which is fantastic. So in case your mom comes in and tells you to stop playing video games, you just press the our audience is adults. I don't know why I'm talking to children. Anyways, if your wife comes in and wants to talk to you for a second, you just bam, do that. And it also has a volume adjustment slider right there, which is that makes me happy.
I do like
that makes me quite happy. So for $40 odd, which is how much these headsets cost by themselves, pretty gorgeous. Nondescript logo right here on the Corsair top band, and then some shiny little Corsair sails on the side. These look pretty good. Open back style. Let's go ahead and let's put on some music.
You cannot go through and not mention the cross stitching on the headband.
Is there a cross stitching on the headband?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, ooh, okay. Something I don't pay attention to, but Reece saw. Cross stitching on the headband. That makes it look a lot more premium.
Oh, yeah.
That makes it look like this is a more expensive headset than it actually is. So 45 bucks, and you get detachable microphone, you get mic mute, volume adjustment. This is essentially everything I would want out of like my HyperX headsets.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and jam some music. So we've already tested the HS70s, which sound like honestly the best headset in the office. I have my Sony, was it the MX2s, the WH-1000s? Those are really good for noise canceling, but they lack a little bit of bass. This thing makes up for it. The only reason I wouldn't take these as my daily drivers is because it doesn't have Bluetooth, so I can't connect it to my phone. But obviously that's not the issue here. These are open back, so I can kind of hear myself while I'm talking. let's throw on some chlorine. Okay. It has less bass than this, that's for sure. The definition's definitely there. The bass is still punchy though. It's definitely better than my Sony's. It's not as clean as these, but it still has very clear mids, pretty good highs. The bass is punchy enough. It's not gonna overdrive you on the bass. It's not gonna sell you like, you know, Beats by Dre.
Yeah.
But you come take a listen and let us know how you think it compares.
These are the same drivers as that's in there?
They should be, yeah, the same 50mm drivers. All right, you can adjust the volume on the headset.
Ooh. Okay.
Like $45 headphones, they sound impeccable, especially for the price point.
What?
They sound impeccable for the price point.
Oh yeah. This sounds like a much more expensive headset. Dang, sounds clean.
I like using 21 Pilots, especially that song. It has very good bass. It has very like good sound, and then like clean highs. Like they have everything in their song, so it really comes across.
Especially with those headsets.
Yeah. Let's give a final conclusion here, Tank. Worth or not worth?
100% worth.
I honestly cannot believe that Corsair is selling this at $70.
No friggin' way.
How
much are they separately?
$127 is what the separate cost is.
That's insane.
So you're saving $57.91 by picking up this bundle, which, I mean, you're only paying $12 extra than if you bought the HS50s by themselves, which is
crazy.
That's crazy. You get a keyboard, a decent mouse, like it's a cheaper mouse. I think out of anything that I would replace most immediately, it's that mouse.
Oh yeah.
It's not right for my hand size. It's not.
The build quality is a little iffy.
But if you sold it by itself, I mean, it's a $28 mouse right now on Amazon. You could probably get $15 for that thing.
Yeah.
So your total cost for this bundle comes out to $55, which is the cost of the keyboard-ish, sort of.
This
overall,
is a good idea, no matter what.
No, this is a great idea by Corsair. I'm incredibly blown away by the value that you're getting here. You're getting a decent keyboard with impeccable RGB lighting. That it's not as good as the higher end keyboards, but that is sweet, sweet art rainbow.
Oh yeah.
That's some sweet, sweet rainbow. You get macro keys, which is fantastic. Media control, everything's there. The HS50s, for $48, this is a steal, including it is $70 bundle. I really don't think that we could clearly communicate how good of a deal this is and how much we could recommend you buy this. No. Corsair didn't send this over. We bought this ourselves because I wanted to give it to Reece for his setup because we built a new PC for him.
Lucky.
And this is 100% good. And Rickus gets the HS70s. You got nothing.
Yes!
I'm sorry. Anyways, this gets 100% recommendation for me. I don't see any downside besides maybe the cheap little mouse pad, and everybody can use an extra mouse pad. Even if it's just for putting your coffee down on so it doesn't get on the table.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can never have enough mouse pads.
Yeah. Harpoon is great for the price. It definitely fits a need in the lower end mouse section. Sure. K55 RGB, HS50s, gorgeous, lovely sound. Dang. I think that's where we're going to end this video. If you guys want to pick up the Corsair gaming bundle, we'll leave a link. You can only buy it at Best Buy, apparently, as far as I can see right now. It's not on Amazon or Newegg, and Best Buy's website said it was an exclusive. So that's as far as I know. If you could pick this up anywhere in the world and then you compare the prices, this is a steal. Like in South Africa, 100% bought this for 1,700 Rand. Easy peasy money spent. So let me know if any of you have picked up the Essential Gaming Bundle. Down in the comments, let me know. Have you been considering it? What do you think of it? Chat down below. Don't forget that this video is brought to you by Ting, ufd.ting.com to save $25 off your first bill or on a phone on the Ting store. Hit the like button if you enjoy this type of video. This is very different than what we normally do. Yeah. So this is like an active review. We played with this idea. We wanted to call it UFD Reacts, and I think it works. Yeah. I think it works. Let me know what you guys think of the new format as well as the content of the video down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed to stay up to date on all of our tech-related content. I'm Brett. He's Tank with the UFD Tech Channel. We'll see your smiling faces again in the next video. Love you too.